How are y'all doing? I'm gonna record the stream too. Okay, how are we all doing today? Why buttons so large? Just tweaking OBS a bit. It's gonna be a bit smaller. Sorry. Anywho. Whoa. Good thing I changed things around. Lost a subscriber. Oh, hope you're doing well, lost subscriber. No, that's the wrong. Oh, well, actually, yeah, that is what I want to do. Entertainment. Let's change that to gaming and change it to Pokemon Fire Red, I suppose. YouTube is lame. Does not have its own category for this game. Which, however, is cool. It does have their own category for this game. Sorry, got a little distracted. Alright, cool. Everything working? Yeah, I'm just being real quiet. Alright, nice. So, we are back. We have 2 ice types now, because we got the in-game trade Jynx from the old guy in Cerulean. Normally, if you are playing just basic vanilla Fire Red and Leaf Green, excuse me, you don't have access to a Poliwhirl when you come through Cerulean for the first time. Hell, you don't have access to Poliwag when you come through Cerulean for the first time. But I think we finished this whole floor, right? I'm like 99% sure. Yeah. But when you have access to Johto and surfing there, you can get yourself a Poliwhirl before you come through Cerulean. We did fight this guy, right? Yeah. This is our room. That guy. Fight you. Hi. Cherry pies to die for. Let's see. Not a trainer either. Get a trainer? No. But yeah, so luckily we had access to scoop this Jynx up. It's got all 15s across the board in all of its IVs and a neutral nature, obviously, because it's a gift Pokemon. But, I mean, hey, it was free. And an ice type. So that is all that really matters, because this gives us something to use, and it has a secondary type. Well, so we have something better to use than just our little strawberry shortcake there. Right, let's see, let's scoop this up. I don't think you're a trainer. Yeah, no. These are not the models that they have normally. A lot of the, like, trainer models from this game are actually the ones used in, like, Generation 4. Or this region, I should say. It's, like, where all of Kanto is in, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. All of the Kanto, like, trainers obviously have Generation 4 level, and, like, art style sprites made. So. Nah, we already have Lick. Or I guess I could get rid of Lick for Body Slam. I always forget about this little extra caveat of Body Slam. If foe is minimized, attacks with ×2 power and doesn't actually miss. I don't really think I actually need Lick. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of Lick for Body Slam. Why not? They both do pretty much the same thing. And Lick is only super effective against, what, Psychic and Ghost types. And any ghost types we encounter in this region are almost certainly going to be the Ghastly line, which are also half poison and therefore also weak to Psychic, so we can just Confusion them. So, not very worried about that. You know what would be really great? Wise Glasses. Wise Glasses would be real handy right about now. Can we get those anywhere easily? I know we can get them in Sinnoh, but we would need one more badge. Let's see, what does old Bulbapedia say? Yeah, no, looks like that's about it, is the ones in Celestic Town. Alrighty. Welp! That's a little frustrating. You know what? I'm actually gonna give you the XP share, because Jynx is so much better. And Jynx is a traded Pokemon, so it's gaining more XP faster just anyway. Alrighty. Which, technically, we can also use this Jynx in Sinnoh as well. But obviously I gotta be careful where I use things so that I don't over-level it. Because if I over-leveled this in Sinnoh and screwed myself here, that would not be good. So, do not want to do that. Couple trainers out here. And then we've got the rival battle coming up, which should be pretty simple. Jynx should make quick work of them yet again. Because what's great is if we don't immediately threaten a kill with either Confusion or Powder Snow anyway, we can lower their special defense by 2 with Fake Tears, so pretty handy. Should just be using this, honestly, so it's getting all of the XP, but whatever. A little lazy. This guy is a right? Hey, matey. Do a little jig. Okay. Who knows? Maybe at some point, I will also, like, shiny hunting something stream. Not sure. Might open, ZA. Just kind of shiny hunt side while we're progressing through this game. Right. Nice. We only take neutral damage from that. Oh, no, it was super effective. Ah, never mind. Right, I forgot about Machop getting Bullet Punch. That's, like, pretty much the only thing that can threaten us right now. Because Jynx is quite fast. Yeah, 71 speed. 79 special attack. What's your base stat and speed? 95. Okay. I don't understand how Jynx didn't end up getting an evolution. Supposedly, it had a scrapped Mega Evolution that they were going to give it back in Generation 6. So, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go back on that and give it one in ZA. Very strange. Oh well. Can you just show me Snorlax? Which is super handy. Fight it eventually anyway, but oh well. Oh, right, I did. I was just setting this up earlier on my main profile as well. Nice, and then we actually have something that we can hit these water types that resist us with. Oh, Jynx is going to be so helpful. Who has said that ever? Like, seriously though, who has ever been like ecstatic to use a Jynx? Because I haven't before, but I am quite happy to be using it right now because she is definitely holding her weight. My only complaint is that we can't nickname it. This way. Where can we actually catch one? Yeah. Seafoam Islands, which is obviously doesn't normally spawn there, but we can potentially catch one of our own once we get there. That could be pretty handy, I guess. Mostly just to go for, like, better IVs and, like, an appropriate nature. Because if we had, like, a timid or a modest one, oof. I think probably timid with max special attack would probably, or modest with max speed, either or, would be pretty good. I kind of want to lean more into the speed nature, though. Just where its speed is just under 100. Granted, this game, the power level in this game is a hell of a lot more in check than, like, the real games are currently. It's a bit, I would say it's a bit higher than where the real games were in this era of Generation 5, because there are some Generation 9, like, moves, ability. Well, I don't think there's that many Generation 9 moves in this game, actually. But there's some Gen 9 abilities and items and whatnot that obviously... Or I guess I should say post-Gen 5, because not all of them are specifically from Gen 9. Like, Gallade with Sharpness is absolutely ignorantly busted in this game, but he didn't get that ability until Scarlet and Violet, so... Obviously is a hell of a lot stronger than he was in actual Black and White. Which in the last stream, we were making use of the very, very busted, loaded dice, which obviously is another Generation 9 thing, to make our Icicle Spear from a 25 base power move to effectively a 100 base power move. Well, no, because it's technically, it says 25, but it's really a minimum of 50, because it's guaranteed to hit twice. So each hit is 25 base power, so it's technically a 50 base power move, but it can be from 50 to 125. But if you have loaded dice, you're at least 100. And can still hit that 125 sometimes, too. So, very, very good. Right. I think this is the last room with any trainers in it. Before the scary fight. Yeah, I don't think either of these two last rooms here have trainers. Oh, I've played Kanto so many goddamn times. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to our cabin and heal up, even though we're still at full health, because Jynx just outspeeds and one-shots everything. I still want moves back, just in case. Alright. Nice. This does restore your moves, right? We learned this in the last stream. Yeah. Which I figure that probably does that because you don't actually... There's no encounters over here, so... You can't lick cheese. Sweet Scent There's nothing to cheese. Right, let's see. Oh! Okay. See, this is probably this is one of the few cases where it probably would have been better to keep Lick. Although, honestly, Body Slam is still gonna hit way harder than Lick would have, even though Lick is super effective. Oh no, that parried me too, though, because of Synchronize. Oh no. My brain is so smooth. Oh, and I got full parried and he didn't. Oh, 2 turns in a row. Oh, Jesus. This is all falling apart. Oh, no. Okay. We're probably gonna lose this fight. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now you're gonna go for... Yep. Okay. Well, we've lost this one big time. Jesus, that was so dumb. Okay. Do we have any cherry berries? I hope so. I was, like, so confident coming into this battle, too. Oh, we don't have the dice on him. Oh, that's just gonna kill. You know what? That's for the better. Doesn't that have recoil damage? Yeah, it does. Okay, let that move. Okay, well that was embarrassing. What a play. I wonder if normal gem would one-shot it. I bet it would, honestly. I think it's probably safer to just go 1, so it worked. Better make it worth. And I'm gonna give you back this so you can actually do some damage. Oh right, we have the bike now. We could go fight some trainers, actually. You know what? That's probably a better idea. Let's actually put you up front so you get in front of the XP. Because there's, like, a ton of trainers out here that we haven't, like, even looked at, barely. So, let's fight some of these trainers. We'll get you leveled up a bit. Not enough to evolve, because stupid Unova Pokemon evolves super late. But hopefully we can evolve it for the next gym. Of course you have. Keep forgetting these things have Intimidate. I think that's a newer ability? Newer-ish? How long have they had Intimidate? Because I know they don't have it like, way, way back in Generation 3, right? Second. Here. Oh, no, it did. It's literally always had Intimidate. Huh. Right. Oh, you know what? I should use RNG manipulation in Fire Red to get a shiny Ekans to replace the one that I don't have anymore. What, bro? Oh my god. Okay, we're not doing that. Yeah, the first ever shiny that I ever found was a shiny Ekans in Fire Red, and I was very confused why it was green and not purple. And I didn't know how rare it was, so I caught it. I absolutely caught it. But I reset the save file without trading it away or sending it up to Gen 4 or anything, so it's gone. And then I found another shiny on that save file, or not that save file, but that cartridge, of, obviously not that save file. I found another shiny on that same Fire Red cartridge. It was a shiny Paris. It was in the Safari Zone. It ran after the first ball. So, yeah, that Fire Red cartridge is cursed. And I feel like I need to use RNG to break the curse. Actually, I think last time I played that Fire Red... Hold on, it's right here. Last time I played... Ooh, wait, that's the DS with me. Or DS? No, Game Boy. Last time I played this, I was trying to RNG Deoxys, if I correctly. Because I had seen Papa Hefe talking about. Yep, I'm right at Birth Island in front of the Deoxys puzzle. But yeah, I watched Papa Hefe's video on the mail glitch and how broken OP it is in Fire Red Leaf Green, and that made me dig out my Game Boy and boot up Fire Red and do a ton of glitches in it. And then I got stuck trying to RNG Deoxys, so took a little break. Gotta go back to that. Oh, this is a Pokemon I need to give some love to at some point. It's a shame we didn't roll grass or poison anything. Ooh, excuse me. I'd kind of like to use them... See, like... Ooh. Excuse me. Would I want to use this instead of Astonish? You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of Astonish for Uproar. It's hard to pick where to use Bellsprout, because, like, if I'm gonna... There's, like, two regions that, like, jump to mind. This one and Johto. Except... Johto, the first two gyms are obviously really hard for grass types, and this region, why not just use Bulbasaur instead? So, kinda tricky to decide. A magnet, eh? Is that gonna help us anywhere? Not directly, but maybe if we have anything... Oh, no. Oh, no. You are gonna be really annoying. Let's hope you don't actually have... yeah, that. Boy. Ooh. This move is special too, isn't it? So I kind of just wasted a turn setting up... What's it called? Where did it go? Does this move still exist? That move is definitely special. Magnet Bomb. Oh, Magnet Bomb is physical. Okay, cool. So I did actually kind of save myself a bit by setting up that snow. Still don't. It's you. It's enough to finish. Yes. Okay, regular Magnemite, I'm a little less scared of. Still gonna fake Tears, and then Confusion should probably nuke this thing. Yeah. Nice. That would have been really fortunate if you had Sturdy. Which means this one probably will, so let's not do that again. It's probably just gonna have Sturdy anyway. Okay. That was a little scary. A little annoying. Right. Let's zip back over and heal. Maybe I should lead the Gary fight with Vanillite, too. Wondering if maybe leading with Vanillite would be the better call. Just because then we could... Although, it really depends on what he sends out first. Because if he sends out... Kadabra first, I feel like Icicle Spear is gonna do some pretty good work. Okay. Take that again. Oh, I could actually have lived one more. Yeah, like, Kadabra has, like, next to no, you know, oh, wait, no, I can actually look at Kadabra's stats, because I had one. Evolved it. Yeah, Kadabra's, like, paper thin. Don't think we have very high, what? I don't think we have super high, oh, no, we do! We do have a higher physical attack stat. What do I have? Just because I'm lazy, don't want to go all the way back. Alright. This is gonna be... Yeah, I definitely have to switch. Oh, I guess I could have used Uproar, actually. What a useless ability. Like, oh, it's good Fire Blast. Okay, cool. It doesn't... Just telling me that doesn't do anything, though. Oh, yeah, no, your other ability is, yeah, Oblivious. Would have been better. Especially since this ability does nothing when a Pokemon is sent in against it, only when it's sent in against something else. Like, at the very least, it should tell you when somebody, like, switches in to you as well. Like, that would make it a little bit less useless. Maybe make it so, like, obviously I'm not saying this game specifically needs to make these changes, by the way. This is just, like, something Pokemon in general should change for this ability, because it's kind of useless. Is definitely make it so it just activates whenever any Pokemon is sent in while that Pokemon with Forewarn is on the field. Like, I feel like that one's just a slam dunk change. But also, I think it would not be outrageous for it to give some kind of, like, damage resistance. Oh. We live? To give some kind of damage resistance against the specific move that it calls. So, like, where it said it was alerted to the foe's Fire Blast. Like, maybe make it give, like, a 5 or 10 or maybe even 15%, like, damage mitigation to that specific move. Like, that it warns you about. I don't know. That might be a little too busted, but it definitely needs to kick in every time. Like, that is absolutely not too much of an ask. And, like, if you're playing in a tournament, like a Gen 9 tournament and everything, like, that's open team sheet, so, like, you know what moves your opponent has. Obviously, in any other format that is not open team sheet, then, yeah, sure, knowing one of your opponent's strongest moves is pretty helpful, but, for the most part, like, I have an Ice type against a Fire type. I'm not that surprised that it has Fire Blast on its kit somewhere. Like, especially where, like, it was one of the gambler dudes. Like, their whole shtick is they have a lot of low accuracy, high base power moves. Because they like to, you know, gamble. Yeah, I just feel like... I saw a video the other day, by... what's the creator's name? I think his name is Xbel. And it was a really cool video talking about older Pokemon, what they would look like if they were released today, stat and ability and move-wise. And I feel like another thing that you could make a very similar video on, which this creator very easily could have this already in mind and beat me to it eventually, would be abilities. Tweaking abilities in general. Like, I don't know why I actually walked all the way back. Because, like, there are some abilities that I feel like if they came out today would be a lot stronger than they actually are. Whoops, no, I don't actually want to. Just instinctively went on to, to take the boat. Let's go do this Gary fight. This time I'm going to lead Vanillite and see if that makes any big difference. I should have left these two behind. Let's see. If he leads Kadabra, this is going to be really good for us. This is also pretty good. Do I think I'm faster? Probably. Well, not outspeeding that. Fair enough. Frick. Okay, but we got him with the Icicle Spear. Okay, in comes Raticate. Time to send you to Pokemon Tower. Oh, wow, he's actually faster than us. Makes sense. Raticate is really fast. That is like its only good stat. Hit us that time, not a huge deal. Okay, you are the scary one. I'm faster than. We go for Snowscape? Yeah. Let's go for this. Okay. That's handy, because that'll give Jynx a defense boost as it comes in. I don't think I can one-shot this with Confusion. But I guarantee I live a Fake Tears with the Snow Up. Oh, okay. Not Fake Tears, obviously. I meant Submission. Don't confuse. Perfect. Yep. Goodbye. Cool. That's max level 2 right now. And this time we have a Cherry Berry. So if we get synchronized parad. Okay, didn't even get the parad. Don't confuse me. Okay, perfect. Didn't get the sync para that time. That went much better. So much better. Which, the other fight would have gone a lot better, too, if he didn't lead Kadabra. Like, that's why this game is so tricky sometimes, solely based on the fact that they don't always lead the same Mon. If they led the same Mon every time, it would be a lot easier to form strategies. But the fact that they don't makes it very unpredictable and makes some strategies like, well, this is gonna fall apart immediately if they send their ace out first. But if they don't, I'm gonna cook. So, very tricky. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport back and heal. which now that we have cut, we have a lot of other things available to us. First things first, I want to go up and grab the item up by Cerulean Cape, just because real games, you can actually get this item without needing cut if you do things right, but they seem to have changed that in this. And I feel like it might have been a recent change, that or I just messed it up somehow, but I could have swore I tried to do the trick right. Bam. Alright. And now we can just sneak up here. And over here. Yeah, normally, if you walk up to here, this guy will trigger and walk down, and then he'll be standing on this tile, and then you can go up around him. But when I fought him a week or two ago, he didn't trigger until this tile, and then when he walked down, obviously, he's right here, you can't actually make it behind him. Did I grab this, by the way? Yes. Oh, how fitting. Okay. I can't actually use that yet. Cool, we can just teleport back again, because I haven't actually used a different Poke Center. And let's do a similar trick again. Do we want to actually... Hold on. Do I have some spare Abras still? Because if I do... Oh yeah, I got tons. Which one has, like, the worst? You're pretty terrible. You're all around very bad. Absolute nothing burger of a nature, and the wrong ability, so definitely getting rid of this guy. Super Repel. Which, actually, I could catch a Diglett while I'm here, too, because we do have access to ground in one of our regions as well. So, could use Digletts over in... What is it? Johto. It was on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't remember its name. Bam, we'll give you this Abra. And cool, now we have Mimian as well. Oh, and it came out female. That's kind of handy. But filter and not sound. A little upsetting, because soundproof is definitely the better of the two abilities. Slapper. The egg moves. That's a little... But cool, we can use this over in Sinnoh. Now we have a couple things to grab over here, including that Wisp. I'm not really going to rush to actually collect all of those. I'm not too about a lot of the event stuff. Yep. Cool. That's Flash. I don't think we really actually need that, because I'm like 99% sure that this game removes the darkness in that place. Not Mount Moon, the other one. Yeah. Rock Tunnel. There we go. God, my brain is real slow today. Guess I just gotta drink more of this caffeine. Alright. What are you holding? Oh, yeah. Well, no, I guess Twisted Spoon is literally the same thing. What are you holding? Okay, we don't have anything to make use of that. Alright. Let's see. How well is this fight against Surge gonna go? Clean up his lackeys first. Okay, so you were getting somewhat close to evolving. We checked earlier, it's 35. So, do want to evolve you in this stream if possible. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Excuse me. How long we been going? Minutes. Oh, no. That finished me off? No, nice. Oh, what? No shot. Okay, I don't actually want to faint. Yeah, which I think rocks or fighting moves are only. Yeah, fighting moves are neutral against Jynx. Okay. Still weak to what? Fire, rock, dark, ghost, steel. So a lot of weaknesses. But. Alright. Heal up a little bit. Okay, cool. Care why? That always confuses me when that pops up. Like, I'm not either of those people. Why do I? Alright, let's see. Alright. We know you are faster than me, because you sped me before. Also, isn't Electrode, like, the fastest Pokemon in this entire region? Isn't Electrode, like, still to this day, one of the fastest Pokemon ever? Sword by... God, my fingers don't work either. That's just XY. I want to see... Why are we doing just Generation 7? Okay, here we go. Other way. Yeah, Electrode is still to this day the fourth strongest fastest Pokemon. It is time. Actually, it's time. There is a very. Oh boy, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-way tie for 4th place. Or 5th place, actually, sorry. 5th place, I can't count. What did we do to it? Not enough. And that was with a 5 roll. Okay, yeah, no. Nope. Yeah, Electrode is in a 7-way tie for 5th fastest. The other things in this tier are itself, again, in its Hisui form. Mega Alakazam, Mega Aerodactyl, Deoxys normal and attack form, and Calyrex Shadow Rider. The only Pokemon above it are Pheromosa by 1 singular point is in 4th place. And then Ninjask, Deoxys Speed, and then at the tippity top is Regieleki, obviously. Okay, this last guy I know has at least 1 Pikachu, so let's go heal again. What level are we at, by the way? Still 29. Do I want to maybe level train on some Diglets? You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's level... Oh, well, we'll fight this last trainer first, I guess. Just because... Might as well. We'll fight the last trainer. We'll do the little puzzle just to get those 2 things out of the way. And then we'll go grind on some Diglets before we actually fight Surge. Just so that way we can have Shortcake here be closer to level cap. Oh, and you know, I guess having this on here is probably not a bad idea for this gym in general. Probably a good thing that we didn't use it in Jeez, that hurts a lot. Probably a good thing we didn't use it in that battle, just because, it was our only one. Oh, no. Okay, but we'll live another double kick. Just barely, but we'll live. Alright, okay. Took you down. Oh, crunched my neck real good. Which would crunch the other way, though. Okay. Do this stupid puzzle. Ah, damn it. Usually, it's best to turn around and check the one behind you once it says, like, there's a switch here, because once you've found one switch, it, like, rewrites everything. So it's either this one or this one. Okay, I almost checked that one again. Okay, there we go. Got Lance. Lance? I keep wanting to call him Lance. I don't know why. I guess it's because his name is Lieutenant Surge. I keep wanting to call him Lance. That is not the first time I almost, or like, went to say Lance. Obviously, I say it that time. Anywho, let's go fight some Diglets. We'll level you up at least once or twice. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a whole Doug trio. I don't think any of these guys are gonna survive. Oh, right, yeah, they're also really fast. It's okay. They're just gonna die. I don't know if we can weaken any of these Diglets. We might need to just try to quick ball them. Catch it. Just because I've gotten rid of both of my, like, low damaging moves. Kinda wish I still had Astonish and or Lick. Just because I think even Body Slam is just gonna one-shot him. Okay, there we go, no problem. Nice. Put that in the box for... Yep. Man. Johto. I don't know why I keep forgetting that region's name. Points, got 30. How much XP are we, by the way? About 200? Ooh. Ooh, Louis. It's gonna be like another 16.5 KOs. Okay. That's not that bad, I guess. What is a little bit under? So I guess it might be like 17 or 18. Which these guys give speed EVs, correct? Oh. Outsped that one. Yeah, they do give speed. It's a little lower level, though. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, one of them dodged. Sucks about Icy Wind. Oh boy. Yeah. What? No. I thought I could have swore I clicked Icicle Spear. I genuinely thought I clicked Icicle Spear there. I thought there were holes in there. Let's see. Ground. A lot less things built up in there. Okay. I definitely want to get you to at least 31. Hello? Counters? Where counters at? If anyone is hanging out in chat, just want to say hi. How you doing? Ooh, here we go. There's the encounters. Alright, we're finally starting to outspeed things a little bit. Pretty good. Is this move a spread move? Yes, it is, and this move actually has 100 accuracy. So we could, if we wanted to, we could actually like fully EV train these guys in speed while we're here. You're gonna be a little bit more annoying just because Icy Wind can sometimes miss. But Outer Snow has 100 accuracy, so I don't know. I might EV train Jynx. Do we have? I hate that you can't open while you're in a battle. Like, they could totally have made it so you can open your bag, but just can't use it. I do have a Macho Brace. Let's switch these up a bit then. Oh, and even with the Macho Brace speed debuff, we're still outspeeding them. Ooh, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, okay, we can't outspeed 100. Oh, no! Oh, and now we missed one. You little shitster. Of course, it was that one that dodged it too, little bastard. Now it's probably gonna outspeed me again. Yup. Oh my god. Yeah, I might. This'll be something. This'll be a good thing to do if I, in the background while I'm shiny hunting in ZA. Might do that. Let's do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, well that's less scary than Mud Slap. Mud Slap is literally the scariest thing that they can do because it will lead to events like the last one happening where they are dodging attacks and prolonging the inevitable. G-root. Huh. Interesting. Oh, wait, and I taught you dig, so I can even dig and then teleport out. I'm gonna replace that with dig. Hold on. Can't use fly here yet anyway, so... I think I can in... It's one... Oh, wait, and I will be able to... Oh, no, they'll probably be dumb and make me wait until I actually have the fly HM itself here. Alright. I'm fully EV trained in speed, that's gonna be big helpful. I know I've had a few other spots in a couple other regions where I've like, should I stop here in EV train? I think I'm actually gonna take advantage of this one. Alright. Barbara fixes me, and normally I don't let myself get distracted during the stream, but when she's talking about being sick, I get a little worried and let myself get distracted. Oh, we actually got a decent amount of somewhat okay. I know that I technically owe my main account a lot of money. What are they again? Brain. Oh, yeah. Okay, technically I should send, like, all of this money over to my main account, and then I will have, like, actually bought those, heavy loaded dice. I keep wanting to say heavy duty boots. Like, that was what was clogging my brain, is I kept wanting to say heavy duty boots, but I knew that was wrong. And I couldn't just open my bag to look, because I'm in a battle. And I knew that I took it off of him. Okay. Jynx is at level cap now. Is this faster? I think it's gonna be faster to do that. Yeah, it's totally faster to use dig and then teleport back than it would be to come up the ladder. Even though we're one tile away, we still need to walk all the way then out of the little room, which is not far, but I don't think you can... Yeah, no, I can't sweet scent on this floor, so... Okay. It's a little bit shy from an hour, which is when I usually like to take my break, but I'm gonna take one now anyway, because I'm drinking a coffee, and it's making me sweaty, and I want to go get a water bottle. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. Let's pop up the old AFK sign. We might switch to this one. Yeah, let's switch over here. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that. I'll hide this for now. But I'm actually going to play on this one instead. Let me do a few quick changes, though. Stop. Back for a second. Above. Okay. It. We'll get off of this and we'll stand here. Here, we'll put it above me. Yeah. That's like almost lined up perfect. Alrighty, yeah, I'm gonna go take a little break. I will be back in just a few. Alrighty. Back. Let me go ahead and let's get the Switch. Did I need this? Oh yeah, I got that down there. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? Excuse me. Let's see. Let's put Jynx over here by me. Perfect, yeah, because I can see her stats right behind Chip-Boy. And we'll put this here. Cool. So I don't know how much people have been like keeping up with glitches in this game or whatnot, but I have set up the 6 alpha in area 20 glitch, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and run that. Sit here and do some benching while we do some EV training. I unmute everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, I would love Shiny Metagross. Love, love, love. What's that other one? Vaporeon. A little hard to see some of these with how tiny the screen is. But, you know, it will do. Wait. Dig out of here, TP back. But Electros is tiny, is it? No. No, it is not. A couple other ones, right? Norbat, and is that a Kanga over there? Yeah. I love that the baby's eyes also glow on scones. I really should probably grind for the shiny charm, but I'm so lazy. I know that would speed things up a lot, but ugh, it's just so much work. Nope, doesn't look like anything's sparkling over there right now. Let's see. Let's update the type too. Alpha. I have to change categories again, but Guess I'll set it on YouTube to just say we're playing ZA. Nah, I'll change that back to Pokemon. Let's try to peddle me their codes. Whoa! Condensation on the cup had the poster stuck to it. See what we got over there. Bulbasaur's trying to attack me. Bulbasaur, leave me alone. I'm trying to look at the alphas. Way, bro. The Bulbasaurs are so aggressive. Maybe we'll switch it up at some point and go hunt somewhere else as well. Nothing. Barbarical isn't shiny, is it? No. So the species are obviously a little harder to tell than others. Like if I find like a Dragonite, or not Dragonite, sorry, Garchomp, or like Simisage or Seer, it's gonna take me like 3 or 4 resets to actually notice. That over there, Aggron, I think. And Simisage. Simipour's shiny is pretty easy to notice. Simipour is definitely like the best of all of the evolved monkeys. It's such a Panseer to Simiseer is such a shiny that is such a shame, because like Panseer definitely has the best shiny of the 3 unevolved monkeys, and Simiseer has the worst one by far. And like, it's really upsetting because they tweaked some of the shinies in this game, like mainly Slowpoke. They made it like a little bit more purpley, so it's like a lot easier to tell the difference. But then they didn't change other ones. So, hey, bro. Very strange choices to like change some but not others. Hey, ice cream! Let's go! That'd be so fitting to get a shiny one of those while we're playing on this save file as well. God, over there. Crazy. There's people talking. Room, love that. It's too bad I'll have to mute myself. Hold on, I got the finger on the mute button. I go quiet, it's because the people in the other room. I'll just try to be really loud so that way the mic is only picking up me, not them. It usually doesn't pick them up anyway, but I can definitely. That's the wrong thing. Don't mute that. What do we have up there? Thing that looks shiny. Stupid like Rose Raids and Bulbasaurs and Chikoritas are always getting in the way. It's like I've also been off and on checking the what's he called? The Alpha Excadrill. And all the, like, Aerons and whatnot in that area are always getting in the way as well. Absol? Yes. Crazy over there. Like, Gengar, shiny Gengar is a little bit more noticeable. Like, it's still not good, but it's a little tiny bit more noticeable again in this game. Like, especially when next to a regular Gengar. I don't know if they, like, necessarily even changed the shiny at all, or if they just, like, made the regular Gengar a bit more, like, pop a bit more. But, like, I feel like they definitely made it feels a lot more noticeable. Used to be. Or, well, I guess not than it used to be, because it was really noticeable in the, like, Generation 3, I feel like Shiny Gengar has a really good sprite. Like, a lot of shinies just did not translate over well to 3D. And some of them, I feel, left the Game Boy in nowhere near as good as they used to be. Let's see. On this. Yeah! Yeah, like, can't hold on. Yeah, put that one up instead. And take that away for a second and put this up. Look at how good this was back in Gen 3. Like, you can definitely tell. Like, this shiny was really nice. And then you get into Gen 4, and it's still pretty good. Like, not terrible. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they kind of ruined regular Gengar, I feel. Like, but this is, like, the shiny didn't change. Like, I feel like Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, like, Gengar looks a lot better. They kind of muted his colors a bit more, and that kind of, like, made the shiny a little worse in comparison. And I think they just kind of, like, they kind of... Oh, no, they totally, like, went back. They backpedaled on it into, like, black and white. And this shiny still doesn't look as good. I feel like its eyes... Yeah, like, its eyes are a lot more pinky in this Heart Gold Soul Silver sprite. I wish they kind of kept with that. Sorry, we've gotten completely derailed. And then, like, and then this happened. Like, but this is, I feel like, this is the one more at fault. Like, this one is a lot more, like, especially if we go back to Gen 3, look at how, like, much he pops. And then, like, this game, he's, like, bland. Like, it's kind of back to this issue a bit more again. Whoops, sorry, a little in the way. This one is, like, ugh. And then, like, it's no better here. This is just the exact same model. They didn't even make anything new. Gen 8, still kind of gross. Like, Scarlet and Violet were, like, okay. Oh, no, this is this game. Yeah, like, look at how noticeable it is. Scarlet and Violet, you can barely tell. Well, you can kind of almost tell, but, like, this game, you can really tell. Like, this is like looking at the Heart Gold Soul Silver sprite compared to, like, the Diamond Pearl Platinum one. They definitely made this look a lot better in this game compared to Scarlet and Violet and some of the other more recent games. Alright. Anywho, with that tangent out of the way, let's go back to actually doing what we came here to do. Oh, just had to yap about how shiny Gengar has not always been terrible. What's going on here? Why does it look like we're missing one? Is there actually only 5? Oh, no. There's a... What? We lose one? Oh, no, there's like a Stunfisk over there. I just didn't see it. It was, like, pressed right up against the rock. I think we're good. I know that you can sometimes, like, lose the spawns, but I didn't think that I could the way that I was doing it. we good, we good. But yeah, like, Garchomp didn't really get changed much at all, either. It's another one changed much. I don't think, like, Leafeon did. To be honest, I don't think I've seen a shiny Leafeon either, so... No, it may have changed for the better, but... No, Leafeon has always been, like, the worst shiny evolution. Sadly, Glaceon is not a whole lot better, but... Leafeon has always been, like, the worst one, IMO. Alright. Dig out all these Digletts. We're getting somewhat close to max on Jynx here. What are we doing on you? Over 150. Fast enough that it should outspeed all the time. The only problem with that is... Oh, Medicham. The only issue is... Icy Wind isn't 100% accuracy. So... Yeah, a little scary. You don't learn Powder Snow, do you? You don't. Ooh, a shard as an egg move. So. But yeah, like, Simisear Shiny is so bad. I wish they'd changed it up. I don't even know how they flubbed it so bad, because, like... like I said, Pansear is the best one of all the little monkeys, IMO. So, like, I don't know why they didn't just stick with that theme. Like... I'm kind of glad they didn't for Simipour, because I think Simi... or Pampor has the second best. I feel like it has the second best of any of the little monkeys. Like, the Sage line, they're just there. Like, they're not great. They're pretty bad, like, but I feel like they're just kind of exist. Like, Pansage is sadly the worst of the three IMO, but, like, Simisear is definitely the worst of the three fully evolved ones. Like, I just don't understand what they were doing. Oh, whoops, side. What's that? I do need to keep that open so I know exactly when we are done. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, which I need to do some ranked as well for the new season. I've yet to get my Delphoxite. I got the Greninja one last season, which is still around this season. Which is pretty handy, because they made it a lot easier to obtain this season. And it was already not really that hard to get in the last season. Alright, let's see. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, one thing I kind of just thought of. If we get a shiny one of these, I'm not gonna count it as, like, a Pokemon from this region for my team over in, Johto. I'll kind of, like, shiny clause it in that manner. What's this do again? It boosts one of the defenses, right? Ah, yeah, +2 to regular. I don't care. I'd rather just set up Snow and give a buff to my whole team, and then also make Blizzard stronger. Or, not stronger, but 100 accuracy. We don't have Blizzard on anything yet, but, you know, eventually. Real close to max speed. Oh, I would be, like, totally okay with a shiny alpha Metacham. Metacham is such a nice shiny. Wait. What do we get? 6 per encounter? So we get what? 30 total per go? Yeah, okay, so we'll max Jynx out. I think before we even finish this whole round. Right. Come on, give me something good. Give me some good. Can't tell from here if anything is shiny, so set. I'm gonna be one singular one short after this. So save my save those. And we're ahead and you the Macho Brace now. And I'm also gonna move Icy Wind up. Just go ahead and do single encounter. Oh, Starmie. Victory Bell. Excuse me. Here we go. Jynx is done. Let's get you over here. Oh, excuse me. Again. Okay, you are going to be slightly more annoying because sadly, your accuracy on your move. What's that in the back there? Oh, Allied. Thing looks shiny? No. Nope. Do. Oh, shoot, I forgot to actually. Well. Oh, right, I can't even run. Well, we ended up wasting that one anyway. God damn it. There we go. Well, oh well. Should have just done the encounter that way to begin with. Whatever. I'm gonna say, do we have an alpha near us? And yes, we do. Oh, we're not gonna see how often it's. Oh, and we're so slow that they all outspeed me right now. Okay, we hit all 3 though, so that's good. Yeah, very much will not always hit all 3 of them. It's gonna be lovely. This is over there. Ah, they Porygon. Luckily, it won't take us super long to finish EV training. Vanillite here as well. That other ones. No. Nope. New shiny here as well. It's so annoying that the glitch does only work on things that spawn multiple, like, Pokemon, because then, like, pretty much every other fixed alpha spot it won't work on, because they only spawn one specific fixed alpha, or, like, this spot is unique in the sense of it spawns 2 fixed alphas from a pool of many. Hopefully we can start outspeeding all of these. Oh, no. This might genuinely be more... Okay, we still hit all 3 of them. This might genuinely be more worth our time still to just use Jynx and the EXP share. It's like, yeah, it will be slower. Because we'll only be getting 3 at a time and not 6. But being able to outspeed and one-shot and not worry about missing might make things faster overall. Because right now we're just not... This ain't it. We're still getting outsped consistently. Pokeball? Oh yeah, no, like, I think I am dead this turn. Unless this is the difference to start outspeeding some of them. I think I'm actually just dead. Oh, okay. Oh, don't flinch me, though. Okay. Whew. And that's the thing, too, is I can't even switch in the middle of it, which, I mean, switching for battle is never pleasant, because then you just get hit 4 times or 5 times in a row. Do you want just to stay alive? I think we might switch over to Jynx, honestly. Just cause... Let's see... Via... 2, 8... 5, 8, 3... Oh, yeah, I just didn't do anything. So it'll take 15 encounters with Jynx, or 15 hordes with Jynx at the helm to get you full. We took out all 3. I think we're just gonna do the 15 Jynx instead. Oh, we didn't actually hit all 3. Missed 1. Go for icicles. Mind, it didn't even really matter. Yeah, we are done doing that. Give you this back. Put Jynx back at the front. We're just gonna do it instead. It'll be slower, but it'll be more... It'll be safer, so... But that's what really matters. Also, what we have by means of... Ooh, nice. I'm gonna use all of these on Sweet Scent. Nice. I think I'd said that I would only max that out with ones from this save file. So, just to kind of make it more fair. So there, now we can do 6 encounters, or 6 hordes per go. So, get 18 per, 18 points per, like, wave. So we might switch over to doing another hunt in here in a minute to switch things up a bit. Mostly just because excuse to use specific. Currently nighttime, so we'll do one more sleep till morning, just because this will make everything take longer before it changes again. This doesn't really matter. What do we got over here? What is last one? Stunfisk, that is very much not shiny. Let's go ahead. Start fast traveling to 5. We don't want to catch anything in Area 5. I'm more interested in that little bugger right over there. Means we can turn this little guy back on. And we're going to go ahead and set him like right on top of that window. Just like he sits on top of the statue. But if you travel to Area 16, it puts you a little too far out of his spawn range. But if you fast travel to Area 5 here, it puts you at the back of this zone, and you're just inside of his spawn range. So, we can just keep fast traveling to Area 5 over and over and over and over again. It is so brain dead that I don't even need to look at the screen to do it. And we'll just check on him every, like, few minutes or so. See if he's shiny. And if he's not, then we just keep doing this for a while. Now, we might actually do a teensy bit longer stream today. Who knows? Maybe we'll do 2.5 hours instead of just 2. Just because we're honestly creeping up on that 2-hour mark already, and I'm having a good time. So, I keep pushing it a bit. Also, I still want to squeak that Surge. I don't call him Scourge. Want to squeak that Surge fight in today still as well. So, I want to make sure we have time to do all that. At some point, I might, be convinced to hop back on our Cobblemon world as well. Just because I was playing some of it myself in my free time this weekend. And obviously on a different world. I wasn't playing on our world we were doing on stream together. I have another single player world that I'm playing by myself. But I was enjoying that a bit, mostly because I had been playing hardcore. And I got really frustrated at it. Not because I died. Don't worry. Haven't died yet. But I'm just... Mojang...
What is with the too expensive? Why? Why does it exist?
Yeah. I hate the too expensive system on Enchanted Books in that game with a burning passion. Because it just has no right to exist. Why? Why, Mojang? Just take it away. Literally just take it away. no player, players would much rather have to grind 100 levels to put a single book on than just physically not be able to put that book on. And, like, I understand having a limit on repairing things at the anvil, but when mending exists, I kind of don't actually understand having a limit on repairing things at an anvil, because you can just slap mending on it and sit on an EXP farm, and now your tool never break as long as you keep an eye on it. So, I don't know. So many weird little rules that Mojang has, like, planted their feet in and decided that they're sticking with. You should really just change it. I know they never will, but I can whine about it all the same. Anywho, I've gone on a lot of tangents today, huh? We had a whole, like, 10-minute tangent about shiny Gengar. Now I'm yapping about Minecraft. You know, that's what watching streams are for, right? Sit there, doing one thing, and then all of a sudden, the streamer's talking about something completely unrelated. I have been having a surprisingly good time with hardcore, honestly. Or fun time, I mean. Like, I never really thought that I would enjoy it so much. But it's been fun. It's definitely gets scary at times. But I kind of like that. And I've been playing with, like, no mods at all. So been enjoying more than I expect to. Every once in a while, I go back to vanilla Minecraft and I'm, what? This game's alright. But I still much prefer spicing things up with a few mods here and there. Mostly because I rant about... Here's another tangent that I'm about to go on, that I go on frequently about Minecraft. Oh, Shang, why can't I just sort my goddamn inventory? Like, just let me sort my inventory. I just... Ugh. Literally every single other, like, sandboxy, buildy type game has an inventory sort button. Not Minecraft. Terraria does, Stardew Valley does, Starbound does, Ark does. Ark does again, because there's two different versions of Ark. Like... Hell, I think even 7 Days did. We were playing that the other day on Halloween. Didn't that have an inventory sorting as well? I'm pretty sure it did. Like... And, like, neither of these games I have on screen right now have inventory sorting, but that's because they both automatically sort everything for you. Like, there's just one specific way that the items get sorted and show up, and so they put it in that order automatically for you. Like, and a lot of older Pokemon games do have inventory sorting. Guess it's long enough we can turn around. Nothing yet. Oh, yeah, you are still a little too blue. You done yet? No. 2 more. Right. Ready, 1 more of these. And we are all done with speed on Vanillite as well. Oh, excuse me. Alright. There we go. You taken down. Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and take that away. We're going to give you this back. Let's go ahead and move that back to the front. Let me see you as well. We're going to give you... Yes. This. Maybe the silk scarf would be pretty good too. For Shell Bell is always nice. Shell Bell could be really good with fake tears, just because, like, set up fake tears, probably take a little damage on that turn, but then just one shot and heal back a good chunk of health on the next turn. Shell Bell is pretty bad, though, scenarios. I always get, like, tunnel vision, because, and, like, I guess not, that's not quite the right term, but I always think Shell Bell is better than it really is, because of raids, because Shell Bell is absolutely busted in, like, Scarlet and Violet raids, because the bosses have such a, like, jacked up amount of health. I don't think I'm one-shotting you. Okay, I should have saw that coming. Ooh, nice. That speed training was definitely... Shake that off, no problem. That move doesn't have a chance to para us either. Let's go for fusion. Bodied. Magnemite, are you gonna be sturdy? A question. Guess we'll do this. Is that a low roll? Please tell me that was a low roll. Okay, nice. I was gonna say, I feel like we normally do a little over half with that to a Magnemite. We're probably going down. Nice! The speed training was so worth. Outsped the Voltorb. And... oh! Didn't quite take out the Electrike? No. Elekid. But sizable damage. Huge damage. Shortcake can come in and clean up. Almost a Jynx sweep. That was close, man. Jynx has been absolute goat. Cool. Let's see. You at level cap? You are. Nice. So they'll both get a nice little level boost. Alright, let's sit back over here. And the next gym is going to be an absolute joke. The next gym is the grass gym, and we have two ice types, one of which is half psychic. So, next gym is not going to be a challenge in the slightest. Oh, I wish I had something with beef right now. I almost want to catch this just on the off chance it has some kind of useful item. You know what? I will, because I've caught Geodudes before and other rock types. Meowth here has so many different possible held items that it can hold. And eventually I probably will end up filling out the whole Pokédex on this save anyway. It's so late. I'm not gonna be complete. Ooh! Yes! Almost accidentally got rid of Powder Snow. Hallelujah for the confirmation window. And that does what? Confusion? I'm not too worried about that. Oh no, that's a sleep one. It's only 75 accuracy though. Although that's better than, Yep. Yep, Oh my god. Hypnosis. Better than hypnosis. You did not have any kind of item. It's you. So we can't actually use you. Or wait, do you have any good IVs by chance? No. No, you do not. So we will go ahead and release you. Oh, did that Ghastly I listed ever sell, by the way? No. No, it did not. Oh well. We're $5 or $1,000 down on that Ghastly. I guess I'll hold on to it and wait for the event to be over, and then maybe the, like, if I save that until, like, a few months from now, the, value on it might go up a bit. Oh yeah, right, which I needed to send this money to a different account. Alright. I'm not too worried. Yeah, because we already did, like, cheat in the Eviolite. Well, cheat in is... in the context of... I got it from my other account. That is significantly farther ahead than its profile. Actually use any cheats. But that's as close to cheating in a game like this as I can get. Nice. I really want to try to focus on Shortcake here, because we can actually evolve it now. We're even somewhat close-ish to the level we need to be to do so? No. Ugh, I'm waiting for this big boy here to be shiny. Still no shiny frog. Like anything else is shiny either. We'll take a little peek in here, just cause I don't know if I'm spawning in. Anything close enough to this. If they are, they're not actually shiny yet. Which, obviously, when I do, if and when I do eventually get a shiny Froakie in this game, I still need to get the one that I want in Pokemon Y, because I wanted to play that game for shiny team. At least half of which now have Megas in this game. But those shinies will never end up leaving Generation 6. So, that's why I'm perfectly fine with just hunting them all again in this game, because those other ones are going to stay on my 3, so they're not going to. So, not a huge deal. I think Icicle Spear will still one-shot, yeah, even though technically this is really high. What are your stats? Your special attack is higher. What do these little nerds use as fire types? Another one of those little wispies. Not in a minute. But it's honestly easy. Then I don't need to touch the other stick at all. So much so to the point where I could literally put Well, no, because I need this. No, I don't even need this Joy-Con to turn. Yeah, I can put the blue Joy-Con back. I only need the red one. Cool. I was trying to figure out a way to speed this hunt up a little bit, but if I walk in, then it puts my fast travel point there. Perfect. I can literally do this. Like, red Joy-Con in the left hand, mouse in the right, which is kind of funny because the red Joy-Con is the right Joy-Con. It's honestly a little left hand. Okay. I think we are gonna just switch because we should live. Sends out. Yeah, like I just Horn is just so useless. Which I guess I could try to get. Oh my gosh. AK. It's not. You use bug type. Be fine against you, but just in case, give each one of these. But yeah, obviously once we do finally get a shiny and need to go into Area 16, I'll need that other Joy-Con back, but I can kind of just sit there on the system for now. Sadly, I don't think you can move the... Yeah, all you can do with this one is zoom in and out. Can't, like, icon. I cannot tell. Do we have a pin down right now? I think there is a pin down. I can't. I can't. It's taking me so long to get used to actually like coming here first. Alright, turn her down here. Right, yeah, now I can really do this without even looking at the screen. Because, like, before I needed to at least somewhat move the cursor in the right direction, so, like, if I wasn't paying, like, even the tiniest little bit of attention, I could just, like, go off the wrong way. But... I don't know if I do actually want to... Because now we've gotten a rock tunnel. I don't know if I want that right now. I think maybe we will save rock tunnel. Ooh. What's going on? I can't do that on this save, though. Much too low level. I think we'll get up to rock tunnel. We'll get to that Poke Center, and then we'll call it. We'll go a little over 2 hours, but not like a full 2.5 or 3 or anything. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. We're just gonna keep re-rolling until the very end. Once we've gotten to the end of the stream and I've made my way over to that Poke Center, we'll switch the monitor, or switch like the scene and whatnot over to just the capture card, and see if anything behind us has decided to sparkle. Because I did do the side quest for the shiny Mareep, but I've not evolved it yet. So, I am kinda hoping to get the shiny Ampharos. Because I could have that as like a not need to evolve the one from the quest. Oh boy. Oh no. I see. This is why I thought Uproar would be kind of handy. I'm locked into Uproar now. But that doesn't seem to be much of an issue. Okay, nice. And I'm just gonna use Uproar again. You know what? I probably could have used that instead of Icy Wind to farm on the Diglets, now that I think about it. Right, finally. Middle cone. Nice. Right, sick. Oh, gotta fight something. We'll go ahead and catch this. Maybe sell it down the line. We'll quick ball first. If this doesn't work, maybe I'll switch to Jynx and go for a Powder Snow. Never mind. Also hidden ability, yeah. Drive ease. Also pretty good. Right. Trainer? Oh no, you are. You just have a really, really tiny eyesight. Bum, bum, bum. Gonna ball punch me? No, you didn't. So now that we've evolved, I'm sure our stats are quite a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, base stats looking quite a bit better. What level do we need to be to evolve? 47. Is that so stretched? Icicle Spear is godly against Geodudes because Sturdy who? That is one thing that is absolutely amazing about this thing, and probably why we will keep Icicle Spear on us for quite a while. Just because we don't ever need to worry about Sturdy. Well, not never, but like... Sturdy is significantly less of a threat to us, as it would be to somebody else. It's in this region. Just because I don't... Maybe if we could get something with Rock Blast, too, that would be handy. Obviously, we have any rock types anywhere. Or no, that's not true. We have rock types in Johto, just because a good chunk of rock types are also ground types. So where we ground types there, we can use rock types that share a ground typing. I cannot do this raid on this character, I know for fact, so we are not even gonna try. I will probably struggle on my main, honestly, just because I don't really know what the kind of strat is. It's free Everstone. That'll be handy for reading. We'll grab these couple of free berries. And then we'll go ahead and finally check what we have here. It's nighttime as well. Nice. Oh, we just absolutely delete everything with that. Most things we don't even really need the loaded dice for, because we're taking out a lot of things with only 2 hits. Oh, there's a spirit down there, but I can't get down there. Alrighty, well, that's going to do it for today, for this game, I think. Let's go ahead and do a couple more resets on here. It's just because I do want to double check, do we actually need Flash? I want to say no. I'm wrong. We do actually need. Okay. Well, in that case, do we have anything that knows Flash? So I was thinking of Fire Red Omega. Oh, a lot of you are going to be Flash Fire, aren't you? Yeah, all of you are just a Flash. Well, that's a little annoying. Okay, we'll have to teach somebody Flash, I guess. But I guess that's an issue for the next stream. Go ahead and do one more teleport. Let's switch over here. Is that hiding? This back on screen. Almost nighttime. Grab the other half of my controller. Just in case there is an actual shiny. Do totally have a in there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to close that. Not going to turn around quite yet, just because I'm going to keep resetting. We'll wait until it hits nighttime, just because, might as well. It's literally about to. It should switch over to say... Yeah, there we go. I can squeak in like maybe 2 or 3 more of these. This is obviously a lot faster than stepping in there. Stepping in there and then opening the thing up, you can completely one-handed, which is pretty handy. I mean, because you can technically do this one-handed as well. You just need to, like, have your controller, like, sat down. Just gonna let it happen. Not turning around yet. Come on, just switch over already. There we go. Okay. This will also function as one last reset of all of the spawns. So, we can now... around. It looks like nothing is shiny. How fun. Oh, we should check daytime too, though. Because there could be... I think the Flaffies only spawn during the daytime. So we could have a stray shiny Flaffy. Looks like these things must not be spawning in from where I am either. Okay. We'll check to see if there is a shiny Flaffy or not. So they did not seem to be appearing nighttime. That one has a blue tail. That one also has a blue tail. Damn! Really? Nothing? Burnt up all of our luck the last time, huh? Yeah, there's nothing in here that's shiny. How unfortunate. Back up. And let's go do one last peek underneath here. I don't want to fly up here. This puts me right where I want it to put. Alright. One last check underneath here for the stream. And no shiny. Alrighty. That is going to go ahead and do it for this stream. Sadly, we did not get any shinies in this game, but we did make a good, hefty amount of progress in PokeMMO on our all ice type save. So that was the real star of today's stream. And so that went well, so I am still glad with how things turned out. I think I'm going to keep doing a few of these, but off stream. So if you guys had a good time, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, share with a friend, all that fun stuff. Follow if you watched on Twitch. Check out the TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I actually posted one last week, so go ahead and check that out. And we did find a shiny in this game in that video, so go check that one out if you do want to actually see me getting a shiny in this game. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go do some more of this. Let's do this last check here together. And nothing. Alrighty, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys all